Welcome back to another Alliance War video, everyone. We have 4 Loki versus TCN. They banned Herc, Hulk, and Void this war. So TCN is obviously a whale alliance, so they have some pretty big accounts, even compared to our alliance. So this should be a good war. Looking at my team, I am going to bring in Hulkling, IronMan, and OG Spider-Man. I liked the taunt and how he was friendly. He makes people friendly with his taunt to throw their specials, and I only needed one decay fight, nothing too specific. So I figured I would bring him. I had some family stuff to deal with during this war, so I only have 4 fights. I mean, I've been having like 4 fights all season because my teammates are just smashing through the minis. But either way, I need to get these done early because this is Sunday night and I won't be able to move really at all Monday. So I want to get these out of the way and just kind of get things going. So I was gonna bring Danny actually because I have a Baron Zemo, and I have an R3 Danny, and she absolutely smokes Zemo. So I wanted to use her, but we'll get to why I brought Hulkling later. But first up, I have this StormPyramed X, and this node does absolutely nothing for her. So I am boosted already. I have my Cosmic Boots on for Hulkling, and I'm just going to be taking this with IronMan, just double checking the nodes. It's a node where she gets an armor break and a heal block on her when she throws a special, which will only help me. The armor break obviously works great for IronMan. And I'm going to remove her prowess when I throw my specials. And she removes her prowess anyways when she throws a special. So the thing with StormPyramed X is you don't want to push her to an SP2. But IronMan can block unblockable specials from mutants. Is also a tank with all those armor ups. So there's really no danger here. He's also cold snap immune. So even if you happen to eat one. Here I'm trying to parry those special ones to pause my armors, just because it's just a lane fight, and I'm not really too worried about it. You see here I throw my special 2, I'm at 14 armors and my reactor's already up, and I push her to an SB2, and I'm like, alright, that's fine. My plan here is to throw a special 1 and then trigger my regen, which I do, but before I can regen, she's dead. So easy peasy. Nothing to that fight. Next up is this DragonMan, and this is why I chose OG Spider-Man. DragonMan with his power gain can obviously spam a lot of specials. With the decay tactic, you get a wither and you obviously reverse the power gain, but he can still kind of corner you with his specials or whatnot and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use Spidey, and I'll have that taunt up, and he'll just throw his specials kind of willingly, and it won't be an issue. You see here, he throws it right away, and I'm just gonna build up to about just under 2 bars of power and throw my special 1. I don't care if he gets that power gain right here because the withers are gonna help me. But I'm just basically like a duel at this point where they're like friendly throwing their specials. So now I'm just going to build up to just under 3 bars of power and throw my special 2, and he'll be stunned, and then I'll throw my I'll combo while he's stunned, and then to my relic to another special 1 to hopefully kill him, and that does a good chunk of damage, and he actually dies before I can get to my relic. So that went well. That went exactly how I wanted to. So perfect. Next up, I have I'm on path 6. I have a bishop. IronMan is incinerate immune, and he won't be placing any. He won't be feeding. This is the node right here where I was going to bring Danny, but we'll get to that. He won't feed bishop any more prowess. Unless he does energy attacks, which he does with his special 1 or special 2, but he invalidates the prowess anyway, so it only helps ramp his armor breaks and stuff. But the node will feed bishop a prowess to start, so I'm just looking at everything and saying, okay, well, I'm going to use an advanced Power Start 1 boost here, only because it's going to carry into my Zemo fight. And it'll also help here because I'm going to basically be able to hit him, and right under, right before he gets a bar of power, I can throw this special 2 and invalidate that prowess. And here he throws his special 1. I'm like, great, just block it all. I'm not really too worried about any chip damage here. It's my last OG Iron Man fight, so at this point it's just it's really just kind of hit him in the face and bait SP2s, and that's essentially what I'm doing. You see here he's hitting, you know, pretty hard. That was an AK light non-crit that he hit, so I'm like, all right, great. And this fight is essentially all but over. I throw another special 1 to armor break him, and then here I wanted to get a parry, but he throws special 1 to delay the fight. I don't care about his aura because I'm incinerate immune, and he dies. So that went relatively well. Would have preferred a little bit faster, but it's fine. And next up, I had this Zemo that has this like an anti-Nimrod node that if you remove prowess and you place it and you shock the opponent, you know, and they take direct, they reflect direct damage onto you or something like that. And I was gonna use Danny, and she has neuro shocks. I was just afraid that it would trigger the node, so I was like, you know what? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use Zemo, and I have my Power Start 1, so and some Cosmic Boost. So at this point, I'm just trying to get him to block. And here I told myself if he doesn't dash back, I'm just gonna throw my special 2, just I don't want to get cornered. But there, I bait the special 1, and same thing here. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna throw this if I get too cornered. But he dashes back last minute. I get my unblockable, and I throw it. And I did 150% boost because I didn't want to get too much power. And I wasn't sure how much time I had left on my unblockable, so I just held it. And I figured I would just go in again for the kill right here. And that's all she wrote for Zemo. And that was my war. I had some family stuff to do, so I couldn't really be on Monday or Tuesday much. But we did end up losing the war, unfortunately, to TCN. I think it was like 7-3. Shout out to Karate Mike, Andrew, and Legacy for the MVPs. We're 3-3 on the season, heading to the last half of the season, so hopefully we do better. See you guys in the next one.